All right. This is a quick impromptu. I'm outside. It's windy here, my and I'm on my phone again. So I just have to bring attention to this because I don't understand how we are even in this spot. But oh, it seems like it just cannot slow down at all. Hey Twist, hey Janice and Accounting, hey Nicole B. Y'all, I just have to rant to somebody because I'm sitting here and I want to go through my phone. Once again, sorry if the wind's really bad. Who has checked in on what Spanky and Slimy are doing? Anybody? Hey Terry, welcome in. Hey Marcy. Hope you guys are all having a good weekend. If you don't know what I'm going to be talking about here for just a tad second, Justin of Justice for All, Spanky, what we refer to him as, on his Clutch Them Pearls channel. He's streaming on both of his channels because his big channel got demonetized. So he's got a, tragedy pimp on the other one, or misinformation all the way away. He is showing the inside of the Proudfoot's home. He is walking over 1,800 people through the home of Sebastian. How is this helping and not further putting the family in danger? Can anybody tell me? Oh, Terry, you're definitely not alone. The whole island, that's what the island is built up of, that's my whole audience. Hey, Carol. Oh gosh, it's okay. Wait, your name's changed. I was expecting it to be what I've seen it before. Sexy Wild Thing, McLovin, freaking Papa Elvis Claus. Hello. Y'all, what is happening here? Hey, Scott. Thank you. Yeah. Uh, Scott, I can understand why the decent people from the Summer Wells community are just over this stuff. I cannot understand this. I cannot understand this. This is just out of control. Sorry, guys. I'm outside and it's windy here for once, which is weird. Here, I'll go over here and sit where it's not so bad. They're showing the inside. Hey, SWTC, they are showing bit by bit. They are walking through the Proudfoot's layout of their home. They got it on Zillow again or something. And then, of course, Spanky does this whole thing and says, oh, he got an email. Some people just kind of go off on wild tangents, but other people, they say incredible things. And he's making this big production out of, I need Mr. Rogers to see this. And Mr. Rogers, if you're watching, I need you to see this. And sorry, people, I can't say anything else. So, trying to keep everybody hanging by a thread. I am over this. This is ridiculous. Well, you know what? Generally, Jenny, it is absolutely vile. Absolutely. Like, this is why I have such a problem with most true crime people that identify themselves as true crime. Not all of them, but this is just, yeah, on his main channel, but he's building up he's streaming on both channels now. Hey, Miss Leah. They walked through just like they did with the Soto case in Texas. They're doing it again. It's just over the top. What in the hell has happened? How is this even a thing? And how do we do anything to get this to stop? I keep saying it. I know it's quite the name. That's a mouthful to say. Let's say Sebastian is found, and that is my hope. That is my hope that he is found and he comes home. How is that not endangering the safety of that family? Jesus Christ, Mark. I am over this. And you know how many channels have replayed? I'm sorry, I gotta say this, and whether you like it or not, I don't care. The ex-wife, again, I said that there could be validity to her story. Not going to discredit that. The timing of it is very opportunistic to me, and it does not have anything to do with finding Sebastian, and they know that playbook. Hey, sending you good karma. This is just they absolutely are, Mary. They're going to continue on until it's until somebody is actually harmed. They're going to continue on, and I was sitting here. I've been paying attention because Spanky has been one of my main. Everybody gives him a pass, and that's always been my frustration for the last over year and a half. He is given a pass because he's like melatonin of YouTube. He is so fucking boring. You have to put him on 2 times speed to even get any excitement out of him. The only thing that gets him giddy is unfortunately this missing children's cases. But he has no stop in him. Like there is nothing that he won't do to these cases. Yeah, Mark, it's so out of control. Yeah, Terry, you're absolutely right. I agree. The accusations, interfering with searches, interviewing exes, people have no shame, and the subs are just as bad, if not worse. 100% agreed. Yeah, Mary, and they're actively getting threats. Jennifer Coffendoffer, who I don't care for, but went on national media and said that she vetted, granted, again, consider the source, but I don't think she's going to say that they're getting threats without there being some credibility to that. So the searchers are getting threats. We know that the families are getting threats. We saw it in the chat last night. Many of you probably sat and saw the same things that I was seeing when the ex was on panel. They were talking about taking flights to Tennessee and, doing all sorts of stuff to Chris, and Chris is going to get his and yada, yada, yada. But now they're walking through the entire floor plan of the house. A special needs child, again, it is what it is, who hopefully will be coming home. That's my hope. I'm going to continue to hope that he's okay and he'll be coming home. How is this safe? Nothing happens, Janice, in the county. Nothing. Nothing. I don't even know what to do. Absolutely, Terry. Absolutely. And the sad thing is here's the thing. We're conditioned to not question victims. We believe victim stories, and I stand by that until it is used to weaponize and harm other people, and it's something like this. So I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm not going to go digging into her story or anything like that, but there's a lot of questions that could be raised about her story. And again, the time and place is very opportunistic to me. She is entitled to her truth, whatever that may be. But nothing here. There's just a lot of questions that could be raised. Yep. Yeah. Jesus, Mark. I swear. Yeah. You are totally on point. Sexy Wild Thing, McLovin, freaking Papa Elvis Claus. Your name's a mouthful to say. No, you're absolutely right. They made such a huge spectacle out of Quentin Simon. Spanky was more concerned about announcing that a Marine veteran had passed away, which wasn't actually truthful to begin with. That's what him and Molly were down there doing, was exploiting Marvon's story even more on top of exploiting Quentin's at the same time. And then when it comes to the actual case and, Quentin getting justice, they could care less. They could care less. The one thing I will say is I'm sure Summer's case is kind of getting a little bit of a break here for a minute because they're all occupied exploiting this other one. Hey, Makeup Mobster. Yeah, this is just too bad. This is like too far on every. Yep. Same defamatory, same everything. And I am not as familiar with the Summer Wells case, nowhere close to many of you. But this was the community, like, these are the characters that I purposely stayed away from after I realized I got into the Jose part of it because Spanky and ICU were responsible for that. And that was enough for me, and it just made me sick. And then I purposely like didn't dive any further into her case because what's factually out there versus what the internet has done don't go hand in hand. Same thing that's happening again. I can't even stomach it. I can't stomach this shit. And I hope that the TBI and local police department are realizing what they're doing. What is happening in Tennessee? I don't know if anybody lives in Tennessee, but it feels like Tennessee, they know that they can get away with this shit and they just continue to do it. But there is no purpose to be showing the inside of their home whatsoever. These people are not law enforcement. And to think for 1 second, this is the other thing I want to mention about the interview with the ex. Law enforcement is absolutely investigating everything around this case. They're pulling in anybody that they think could have information on parents' past relationships, their characters. Law enforcement does all of that. It's a month out. They have interviewed anybody and everybody that is of need, and they will continue to pull those people in. She should have been talking to law enforcement, which they claim she did. But again, this was all to do this one thing and paint a narrative. Chris could be guilty of sin. He might not be guilty of a single damn thing either. And until law enforcement tells us otherwise, this is just absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, Terry, that is very true too. Very true. And just to be clear over here, you guys, because people are continuing to say, why aren't you doing anything to help? I don't like I don't do that in one live stream. Like I will post flyers and stuff. Usually I share other people's stuff because I'm not true crime. I don't do true crime. I do dabble here and there into cold cases, um, victim stories from their point of view, from their own statements. I will talk about a few missing persons cases here that aren't being highlighted, that aren't big time media. I talk about religious exploitation and cults and stuff like that and the crossover, but I don't really do a whole lot of true crime. I leave that to people that know what they're doing. But I am not about to mix me cussing these exploitation assholes out in the same thing of like trying to share his. I think that's so disrespectful to the family, and I don't tag the victims. I don't do any of that for a reason. Yeah, they're getting shamed for leaving because of safety reasons. Yeah, SWTC, I agree with you 100%. Except I will say that Seth has been able to conduct himself and keep it pretty, but they are bound determined to turn these parents against each other, to drive a wedge, to create conflict, to do all sorts of stuff. Seth is really trying to get the word out there and keep Sebastian's name out there and his face out there and stuff. But these creators can't keep it to that. They got to keep doing everything else. It's just crazy. Like I don't know about you guys, but I feel sick about this case. Like this one physically does something to me. It makes me just nauseated to watch them so nonchalantly sharing the inside of the home where this child and his family sleep. There is no reason for this. Law enforcement has gone over. Oh, it's just, I feel like I'm beating a dead horse, truthfully. Hey, Harry. Yeah, 34 days, Terry. You're right. And I can't imagine this continuing to happen. Oh, and last night in my live stream too, I said something about all they need is Chris McDonough in there for the perfect shit show. Lo and behold, soon as I clicked on the lab to see what his arrogant asshole self was doing, Chris McDonough's on there, and I was like, oh, fuck. Yeah, I 100% agree. Yeah, Janison Accounting, right? Same thing I thought too. Like, no wonder why they left. This is a safety concern for their family. This is out of control. Hey, Peg, good to see you. Sorry, guys. Kyle was watching racing, so the TV's loud. I'm gonna go out of the room though. Yeah, I agree. Papa Elvis Claus. Absolutely agree with you guys. The Marvon story was. I feel like we're in the Twilight Zone. Mobs, if you haven't seen Slimy yet, she is, oh, you saw it when I was reviewing. She is Molly Jr. And the first thing, somebody clipped me from that community, and she's in the comments saying that I'm jealous of her. She is definitely Molly. Yeah, the police do need to do something. They need to step in because somebody's going to get hurt. It is quite scary. It's really scary. I'm genuinely scared for these people. God, she's terrible. I'm so jealous. I can barely contain myself. So jealous of a bunch of fucking smiley face emojis and somebody that can't even spell story. I mean, hell. Jealous is the name of the game. It's just so ridiculous. Like when you call them out on like, and I've done the nice thing. I've been nice. I was so nice to Spanky in the beginning when they were exploiting Marvon. And to see how calculated he is so disgusting. Oh, and here's one of them. Seems like all you do is put people down. You're obviously new here. And if you agree with what is happening to this family of a missing child, a 15-year-old missing child, if you think that putting the floor plan and walking through over 1,800 people online and showing them the floor plan of their house is helping in any way, shape, or form, you can get fucked. Did you hear me, Jackie? Jackie, did you hear me? Do I need to say it again? You can get fucked. Clip that shit. It is just so, like, they think that I'm supposed to feel bad for telling them to fuck off and that they're scum of the earth when they're putting families in danger. Yeah, Terry, abso-fucking-lutely. All over and over and over again. Terry, thank you. I cuss like a truck driver, but they expect me to like be apologetic for cussing and saying that they're trash. Nope, not today, not tomorrow, not next year. And they think that they're owed respect. Nope, respect is earned, and not one of you has earned a damn bit of respect. Yeah, I think it's from Zillow or one of the realtor sites, but they're absolutely, and they're walking through, slow panning through the room that is Sebastian's. Like, how is this helping? If my my hope is that he comes home, and how exactly is this not putting him in further danger? From a realtor. Yep. This is, hey, everybody coming in. Oh, Revival writes great poems. And the Peggy poem is not about this peg. This is the good peg. This is the loved peg. Yeah, kick rocks, right? Thank you. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I really do. Hey, Yoper Gal. Marcy, good question. Good question, because they've stalked their social media enough to understand from pictures in the home where his room is. Think about that for a second. Think about that for a second. Ugh. I love how they come in here and it seems like all you do is put people down. Yeah, when you're a piece of fucking shit, trash human being that's exploiting a child who's missing and putting his family in danger, when we have no clue what the family knows anything about anything. Factually, that's factual. You people are idiots. Mobs, you knew. Yeah, that is what it is. You knew that ding. I was getting laundry out. Yeah, exactly, Terry. Exactly. Like, are they trying to get him? Honestly, to tell you the truth, and I hate saying this out loud, I genuinely shouldn't say this. I feel like they want this to be the tragic ending that they're all hoping for. In some sick way, it feels like they want this to be a tragic ending. I don't know if anybody else feels that way or not, but it doesn't feel like they want the best outcome here. Yeah. Yes. Public lynchings. Liz, if they could get their hands on Chris, they absolutely would. No, Mark, I did not see it yet. Yoper Gal, I've been paying attention because I'm worried. I'm genuinely concerned about these families. Like, and I feel just fucking hopeless or helpless. I feel like there's nothing I can do. There's besides continue to point out that this is happening and the safety concerns. That's all I feel like I can do. Like, yeah, yep. Bernadette, yeah. I thank you guys for being in here and validating that I'm not losing my mind because this is just so far. I'm just beside myself for what they're doing to this. By the way, y'all, can we just make a pact? If any of us go missing, we just keep it in the private to the Islanders. Nobody knows. And we just disappear off because God help us all. If these people ever got involved in any of our cases, I don't think I'd have the. If any of my true, like my good friends on here, oh my God, if they did this to me, oh hell, I'd be in jail. I'd be the one in jail. I'd be arrested faster than anybody else because I couldn't stop myself. Terry, yeah, I mean, thankfully there's more people speaking up. And some of the good people from the Summer Wells community, please also understand. I know there's a lot of you in here that aren't pieces of shit from that community and have been sick by all of this stuff. So please understand when I'm talking about that community, I'm only talking about the pieces of shit. I don't know who a lot of that community is except for the garbage creators in that community. So please understand it's nothing personal. It's just the only thing I know. So it's not directed at every single person that's in that community, just a high majority of them. Like, this is just out of control. Kiki, get out of here. I'm trying to put the sheet back on the bed. You dumbass. This cat. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Does the TBI even give a shit? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, and y'all, did you see the Cajun Navy's post about JLR? I'm sure most of you guys have seen it by now. It's being posted everywhere. The only thing I can say about that is JLR found him a new group to tangle with that I have a feeling he might threaten to sue. Yeah, Sammy, agreed. Why is it like this? Like, this is just, and TikTok's even worse, y'all. TikTok's even worse because like I've been saying this over and over again, but a lot of people don't TikTok very often. But the true crime community on TikTok is way worse because the lives don't stay. So they say the most egregious, off the wall, untruthful shit that just gets spread like wildfires everywhere. Oh, you'll forget. Thank you. I just get so irritated. Like, I feel, I don't even know. Like, I just feel so bad for these families. And I feel helpless. Fucking helpless. Yes, Alex is amazing. I love Alex. She is one of the few creators that I consider true crime. There's some more that I've started to venture out a little bit more. I keep myself to like a very secluded little area. And lately I have been so fucking busy. I've missed so much. Hey Chaos B, I'm coming sis in a minute. Hey Thor. I like Alex. Plus she posts amazing pictures. I really like Alex a lot. Sis, I'm putting Alana's bed back together. Give me a minute. I'll be down there. Call your cat, sis. He keeps trying to get under their sheets as I'm trying to make this bed. Sorry, y'all. Changing sheets on beds. You know, mom duty over here. Yeah. Yep. This is just beyond, y'all. Too much. Too much. Anyways, I don't really have much else to say. I just had to bring attention to that. If you don't believe what I'm saying, that this is what's happening, please go look for yourself. Go ask him. Go ask him what the purpose of this is. They won't answer you. They might even block you if you're lucky. Liz, that's what I'm hoping. Revival, I'm not sure. I think Alex kind of sticks to herself too for the most part. I don't know. I like Alex's content. I've been over there quite a few times and watched her. I usually catch her after. Yeah, you'll get blocked. Thank you, Revival. I haven't heard anything yet, Chaos B. You get attacked, yeah, Terry, absolutely. Thor, I think a lot of people have been, from my understanding. I know I have tried a few times and nothing happens. I don't know if we coordinate it. Again, that's they say against, but terms of service distinctly says that misinformation, false information, things like this are against terms of service. So how do we combat that? It seems like YouTube doesn't do shit for the families. Like, they're profiting so much off of these people profiting, honestly, because they get 30% of all these super chats and all that shit. Justin also has one of those little drop downs, like, did you hit the like to share this out for awareness? That's just so grimy and slimy. I'm sorry. All right, y'all, I'm not going to keep you any longer. I just had to vent to somebody because I feel bad because I'm always yelling at Amethyst and Revival and everybody else in my text messages and like, are you guys seeing this? I do too. Hey, Christina. Happy Easter, y'all. There is, Thor. There's a lot. And it's against terms of service, but they don't seem to do anything. I mean, shit. It takes some egregious stuff. Love you. Okay, hold on. All right, y'all. Oh, is he in Arizona? Oh, Mark, if he's in Arizona, I'm going to go find out. Or are those older videos? Are you joking? Nope, not today. Are you serious? That Seth should be arrested for looking for his son? My God. Ah. Terry, vent away in the comments. Anytime you want, you can rage type in my comment section. I will let you. Yeah, he was in Florida last I knew, but I did see him posting border content. I think it's previous recorded border content. I hope so, at least. But if he's in Arizona, come on up, JLR. I'll treat you to dinner in the desert where you belong.
So they messed up our burgers.
Okay.
But so what they did is they didn't put the whole grilled onion on the burger.
Okay, it's fine.
So they gave me 2 onions.
Okay.
To put on it. So I put yours on.
Spanky odds. Spanky is what we've always referred to Justin of Justice for All. I've offered to. Molly threatened to come here and protest CPS when they wouldn't take Dre's kids away just a couple weeks ago. I volunteered to be her Uber driver. She probably wouldn't make it to Tucson, but hell, be the best ride of her life, let me tell you. Then none of them take me up on it. Not one of them. And these people are like, you just have a vendetta because they dox you. I don't give a fuck about them doxing me. I could give two shits. That was the worst thing that they ever did because they couldn't do all the typical things that they do to everybody. Pull a record. They would ham the fact that I filed bankruptcy. Oh my God, I was irresponsible with medical debt. Lord help me, us all. Fucking people. These people. I don't have a vendetta. I have a fucking hate of people exploiting people at their worst moments. Yeah, Terry, that's very true too. Yeah, Seth is being elevated on this like heroic, which I think Seth seems like a great guy too. Honestly, all the family to me seems like pretty typical, and God forbid, like they are making something out of these situations that is just unfathomable. Yeah, I do too. I do too, Marcy. All right, y'all. I hope you guys all have a wonderful night. Sorry, I need to stop watching this and ignore it because I got buns to bake. My carrot cake turned out wonderfully, but I'll keep you posted. I think tomorrow night. They're calling Chris a bully now. Oh, Tessa, that's nice in comparison to what they've been saying. Wait a second. Okay. That's the nicest thing that they've done is call Chris a bully. They've called him everything but. Yeah, Thor, I think we all do. Well, unfortunately, the parents can't though. Like I sit here and I'm like, I'm taxed out. Can you imagine being the parents? Like I feel like Revival, let me go get my computer. I'm on my phone. Let me go grab my computer right quick. Let me go downstairs. Let me go look at this post right quick. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Hold on, kiddo. Can you pause that thought for a minute?
I was gonna say it's more like not like a question. I was saying, okay, not always like both people.
Can we wait just a minute? Because I know I'm on my phone, so you don't even realize I'm live yet. But you're okay, kiddo. You're good. Just give me 1 second. No, you're good though, kiddo. Hold on. Just give me 1 second for a minute. I know I'm on my phone. That's why you're not used to seeing me on my phone. Okay, give me 1 minute, and then I'll be off here and we can discuss. Okay, very powerful statement from Sebastian's grandma, Seth's mom. It definitely took courage to speak out. Trevor did a good job. Oh, you guys want me to read this? It says, I want to thank Nina Gomez for having the courage to stand up to the Proudfoot Bower Sox family. It is important to shed light on this type of people we are dealing with here. I just want to restore what I have said before. We, the Rogers family, are not afraid of Chris, Katie, or any member of the Proudfoot Bower Sox family. We will find our grandson. We will prosecute anyone and everyone involved. You can follow us around and try to intimidate us. We are relentless in our searching justice for Sebastian and ultimately for Faith and her siblings and Nina. Fuck this shit. Stand by. We are on our way back to Tennessee for an Easter miracle. Thank you all for your continued support and prayers. Now let's go find Sebastian. Is this the same grandmother that's been sitting in the live streams cheering on this misinformation? Is that the same grandmother? Feels like a Letitia shit all over again. Pitting the families against, yep, here we go. Yep, wow. Wow. Lisa, absolutely. Thank you guys for all being kind and understanding to the families that are in these positions and continuing to keep it about Sebastian and that this is not helping Sebastian. I at least feel that a few of us, maybe we need to do next week if this is continuing, which I hope Sebastian is found and brought home. But if this is continuing, maybe we need to get a group of creators together. I'm a tiny little speck, y'all. I have a tiny little channel, and I don't do all this like algorithm shit and know how to get things out. But maybe we need to put some of these creators who have big voices and all of us do a panel together. I'll mind my business and not cuss everybody out. But maybe we need to get a group together and really start advocating on behalf of these families and like trying to come up with a plan, writing people in Congress, the Texas or Tennessee government. I don't know. Something's got to change. Hey, cutie pie. Yeah, Terry, can you imagine? Can you imagine what would be happening? And at the same point, here's my thing with that. Again, time and place. If it's about finding our grandson, our includes Katie and her family and the man that she chose as a partner, who is a stepdad to Sebastian, who even Seth showed respect to, because it is about Sebastian. Like this right here, just this is what they do. Yeah, maybe we can do that. Maybe that, just get a bunch of voices together that to stand against these people, because this is just too far, and stand in solidarity to the family, innocent until proven guilty. I don't know. Hey, forgetting to whisper. I know who it is. I gotcha. All right, y'all. Well, let's continue to put our minds together. Think about it. Anybody has any ideas? We'll continue to have these conversations and see what we can do to help. Yeah, and they're going to continue revival until there's a law passed or people start getting charged, in my opinion, until it starts negatively impacting their pocketbooks. I think that's the only way. Usually money is where you have to hit people. They don't have any dignity. They don't have any integrity. They have no morals. So publicly shaming them does nothing to them because they're proud of their disgusting behavior. So I think hitting them in the pocketbook is the only way that it's going to do, or criminal charges, civil charges. I'm still documenting everything I find on behalf of whichever family wants it. And I hope to God one of these families, Chris, let me say this. If it comes out publicly that Chris and Katie have had zero to do with anything, I hope to God they sue the pants off of so many people. And I really say that. Right, Kim? I've thought about going to YouTube headquarters. I think it's in California, which isn't very far away from me, but I'm about to blow a gasket. Forgetting to whisper, I'm not sure on that. That's what we need to think about. That we need to find out. We need to get together and demand, like, as a group, all the people that stand. I don't care whose panel it's on. I don't care whose channel hosts it. I don't care. We as a group of people who stand against this stuff need to come up with hashtags. We need to start trending stuff in the algorithm that counteract this stuff. But you have thousands and thousands of people that have viewed this interview with the ex-wife, that have done all this stuff. Like, there is so much to combat. It's a huge hill to climb. But we need to get hashtags. We need to like kind of get together and really do something collectively. Everybody needs to put their swords down if they're arguing. Anybody that stands on this side of things that is against this exploitation, we just all need to, like, I don't know. That's my hope, at least. Yes, Terry. I hope they sue the pants. Well, they are. They're currently suing him. But I mean, if you saw what some of the videos of his last couple shows looked like, you would understand why he's exploiting Kylie again. Because my God, I can't believe he's even got sales to anything. It's terrible. Yeah. Nope, not today. I agree with you. Agree with you so much. All right, y'all. We'll continue. I hope everybody has a great Easter tomorrow. I'm gonna bake my buns and frost my cake with my anger. And then I will see you guys this weekend. Sorry I didn't get to highlighting the girls' cases. I might push that till Monday. unless Am and I decide to go live tomorrow night if she's feeling up to it. There's just been so much going on, and this is overtaking my brain. Like, it just really bugs me. But we'll keep going. Keep documenting what you're seeing, the threats. Like, if there's anything that you see that is something that you are very concerned about, like verifiable threats against the family, or it's a safety concern, please do what you need to do with that information. Get it to the right people off YouTube, because these families are in a bad spot. Yeah, make it mobster. Yeah. Everybody go enjoy your Easter tomorrow. You know that they'll all be doing this all day, but take the day off with your family and enjoy, even if you're not with your family, and just downtime, enjoy something. All right. I hope you guys all have a wonderful night. I will see you guys later. Happy Easter again. Bye, y'all.